Was that stick in the water for you, Mike, was it?
Sorry?
Was that stick in the water for you?
Yeah.
It's a fair way out of the water now.
Yeah. Yeah, I moved it this morning and set it dead level with the water, and the water's gone down at least 4 inches again like it did yesterday.
Ah.
Oh, I see.
It seems to come up overnight. Must come up with the tide, I suppose, but it comes up about 4 or 6 inches overnight and then goes back down in the daytime.
Huh.
But it hasn't dropped as low as what it was when we got here, because when we got here that sandbar was right out of the water.
Yeah,
And
right.
since then it hasn't quite got to the bottom of the feet of the chair.
I'm going deliberately slow just to see how I go. It's not having a problem at all. I'm not even trying with hill ascent, descent.
Don't know how the camera's going to go. That's a new one. That's the new one with the automatic horizon levelling on it.
Oh, so as we're bumping around.
So yeah, instead of bumping around, it'll pick up and down. It won't pick up side to side. It should smooth the track out a lot more. You'll see the car moving, but the track stays level. It only works with the camera up the right way. You did the camera upside down, it does all sorts of stupid things.
Huh.
I've been told by the mate that there's a replacement lens you can get.
Watch out.
Which is called the extra something or other. And with that you can turn it full 360 degrees and still levels.
Okay.
Yeah, whichever way you want and switch it on as you go. It should be all like that. And the microphone's very sensitive, so if you fart it'll pick up.
Oh. Control yourself,
It'll pick up
Michael.
your breathing. But it doesn't pick up wind noise, which is interesting. When we've used it on the yachts, if you're blowing the gale, you hardly hear any wind noise at all, and then you're completely on the shore talk. Done something very fancy with the audio.
I guess the back diff kicked in there a couple of times. Wasn't a problem. I haven't actually done the hill descent. Yeah, it's good. And I'm just in automatic mode with it, so it's probably just doing first gear, I expect. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, so you're not running
Like,
low range or anything.
no, I'm in just high range. I'm in four-wheel drive, but just high range.
So this you can put in full drive into the drive.
Well, it runs in two-wheel drive.
Sorry?
It doesn't. It's not all-wheel drive, so
So it might be just drives on the back wheel.
yeah. High range is not meant for bitumen. It doesn't have a centered diff, I don't suppose. That's a transfer case, but it doesn't have like yours with a viscous diff or something where wheels can spin independently. Well, that was it. That was the worst of it.
Yeah.
Apart from these roots on the ground, make it all.
And the roots were the menace, weren't they?
They're getting worse, yeah.
Mm.
They knocked the trailer around. Doesn't like him at all. It's got no suspension.
And I saw her rocking over a couple of times.
Yeah.
Like once I thought she might go all the way.
Yeah, she doesn't respond at all well to one wheel dropping away from it.
But your hump along here is mostly gone.
What hump? Not that familiar with it.
This one up here used to be remember it used to be a high hump?
No. I sort of. I know those two other corners and the longer uphill run. That's sort of, I remember most of that, but I don't visualise.
No, this here is an additional run, isn't it?
No, this is where you bombed out on your X Trail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one here.
Yeah. I don't. I remember. I know at this end, but I don't often remember at this end, that end. Coming the other way. We're only sitting on 900 revs, so just tick it on.
Yeah. Oh,
That's when Mike come back, he went bush.
Oh, fuck. I've got nowhere to go.
There's a whole stack of them, there's 3 of them.
Nowhere to fuck. Oh, I don't think I can get up there reverse.
I'll never get up there. They can get up there. From there.
I can.
They can.
Go for it.
Thanks, mate.
Go
It's not a real good spot to
forward.
meet, but
No. Have fun.
Hey you. Go for it. Hi-ho. Hello,
Yep.
another one.
There's
Look.
8.
Hello. Hey, fellas. Holy shit. Hardy.
Hey, 3 more.
Yep.
No worries.
There's some money there, Mike.
Yeah. Hardy.
And the dog.
And the dog. Hi.
Yeah, none of them were cheap ones. They were all either Polaris or Can-Am. A few $1,000s each.
Are they?
Yeah, you can tell by the when you see the back suspension, they haven't cut back on costs there. Couldn't have picked the worst place to meet them. Well, they'll have a bit of fun, but they're getting here a bit late. They must have parked their trailer somewhere then, I suppose. Well, they weren't road registered, were they?
But you can get RV registration on them. I don't think you can get road reg up on them.
I think they were yellow number plates, weren't they?
Yeah.
So that means they've probably got their trailers back up here somewhere.
Yeah. It might be the same dune buggy club. They might have had to get rid of all their other ones that they couldn't get registered.
Not that they didn't look like too many bogans there. They had all the gear on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I thought they might have been parked here.
Yeah, I reckon they probably wanted to make the most of the track. They're probably just at the very start.
Yeah. Either that, or they could be the mob that park on John's property.
Okay. Yeah, you said he's entertained a group of people.
Yeah.
Oh, might entertain Pete while he's on the toilet. He asked me if I could get some dysentery tablets, so I don't know that I have much of a shot at that. There wouldn't be any chemists open. I don't even know if there is a chemist in Strahan. He might not be up for tea tonight, if that's the case.
Okay.
I won't force it upon him. That's better, Dad. You don't need your hat on in the car.
No, only fact,
Have you got your window? Do you want to close your window or you're right?
not yet.
I'm quite pleased with this now, Mike. Just this little drive now compared to the ones I've had before. I know how my Triton went, and this thing is just, because of just ticking over, it's got plenty of grunt down low.
Yeah.
Don't need to rev the ring out of it. But in the soft sand of the dunes and that, definitely wide tyres would be a distinct advantage, I think.
But I mean, it didn't do too bad.
Oh no, but I didn't
You didn't really know what
to expect.
to
Yeah.
said anything.
Yeah.
Did you ever up the dunes yesterday, did you?
Yeah, we got to the third dune. That one you walked up that time.
Yeah.
We drove up that. We've driven up that a couple of times since. Oh,
Ah.
well, you went with us. Yeah, you've been with us. We've driven up to the top of it.
Oh,
We didn't go any further past it because you could go lower down and keep going further around. But didn't want to. That to me would have been a bit of a risk because I wasn't sure how the vehicle was going to go. But on the way back, it performed okay in really soft sand, so I'd be happy enough to take it down there. But a couple of times I had the Triton down there, and I was a bit concerned that we're going to get traction. We're going to get enough
well,
traction.
getting back out's the problem.
Yeah, because it's a downhill bit of a
Yeah.
go behind that big dune. Well, didn't look all that big today, but yesterday. I'm sure it was the one we always climb on top of.
That's where Conan had the bloody bond of the car, wasn't it? Up
Fridge.
there. That was Conan, yeah. I thought it was Brett for a second.
No. Trying to think where that one was. That was that real steep drop off. It wasn't that dune we're talking about.
No, that was, I think, I was looking on the way back out, I think you turn left when you hit the first dune. Instead of going straight ahead, you go up through that cutting and round behind the first dune.
Yeah.
And I think that steep one is up in there. I guess with heaps taking dune buggies.
Yeah, that's what they were doing that day, trying to get up without flipping over.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, we haven't explored that side for a while actually.
No,
I was always going down with about a hell of a bloody struggle getting back up.
Yeah, it didn't go that fast, did it? We thought he might be taken off, but it was barely got going. That was the plastic liner of a fridge door.
Yeah, fridge door. Yeah.
Bottomed out again. Oh, it would have been perhaps the thing about bars.
Well, we thought you bottomed out yesterday somewhere.
Oh, the trailer. No, I hit a bloody lump of wood sticking out from the side. I nearly knocked the wheel off, I thought.
Yeah.
That was made a hell of a noise.
That one there, when you're coming in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got right over the other side of the track. I saw the trailer bounce on it.
Yeah, I thought I'd missed it, but just caught the front of the wheel. Humbled it. Yeah, it really gave a good old whack. There was no damage to the rim or anything, but yeah, it was interesting. It's certainly getting slower and slower to get on this track. We used to be able to do this a lot faster.
You have come out in quite reasonable time.
But those routes slow you right down. A lot of the track was like this most of the time years gone by. Not so much this dip here. must have come from somewhere else, mate.
Yeah.
Well, you reckon they're not road registered?
Yeah. I don't think they could have the crash safety. They're open wheelers, really. So they had to be trailered from somewhere. But John did say last time we spoke to him, or the time before, that he entertains or lets people stay there, club members. So perhaps he's got let them on his property just to park their trailers.
Okay, if you want to turn that camera off, Craig, now up on the top left-hand corner there's a button. Up on the top, yes. On this left hand,
There's nothing.
press that down.
There's nothing there.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, the red light's gone off, hasn't it?
No.
Still